Hi guys, and welcome to this prop tutorial. So today's prop tutorial is on this, which is my character options sonic screwdriver, which I've modified into the Aztec version of the Sonic. So I had this lying about for a little while, and I've always liked the Aztec Sonic. And the Aztec is known because it's one with just a single button, which is operated by pulling the emitter out to operate it. Now, comparing it to the Wand Company sonic screwdriver, as most people know, it's slightly bigger in size. And the reason for that was that Character Options, when they were creating the original toy, they used a specific chip which ended up being a little bit larger than what the original Sonic was. And rather than actually modifying the chip and making a smaller one, they decided to go with the one they'd already had to keep costs down, and so we've always had a larger Sonic. The only thing that I don't understand why they haven't done it yet, is they've given us lots of re-releases of the Sonic with different sounds, different colours. But the fact that with the Sonic pen, they actually managed to get a smaller sound chip, so I'm not sure on why they never decided to use that sound chip, put it into one of these and make it smaller to the accurate size, so that actually we have an accurate size Sonic rather than slightly oversized. Although what I have noticed is that with regards to the grooves at the bottom of the Sonic there, if you actually took off about 3/4 of an inch at the top of the Character Options toy on the main body, you'd actually more or less end up with a similar size screwdriver. It'd be just a little bit thicker on the main body. So it still operates, and you can pull it out, and it does take a little bit of a jiggle to get it back into place, but you have to be careful because this has got rather thin wires on it. Basically all I did was I got the cap for the slider on the Sonic and took it off, cut a hole to fit the momentary switch in, and then glued that in place with some super glue. I then sort of positioned it on the Sonic and super glued that in place as well, and then I had actually wired it up before I super glued it on, and made sure that the wires came down the body and slightly back up, just to give it enough room to be able to move it up and down. And then what I did was took the original momentary switch out of the Sonic itself and then wired it up to the momentary switch here on the handle, and then once that was all wired up, I then ended up gluing up using a glue gun to fill in the two bits of gap that were there, and then just painted it with some magnolia paint to give it the right colour. And I have glued that end in, so the black bit's the only bit that comes off, the rest of it doesn't. But all in all, I'm rather happy. It's one of the two Sonics that are my favourites are the Slider and the Aztec. So now I've got sort of a modified one. I'm sort of happy that I've got it, and it's a nice one to add to the collection. So that's that. Not too difficult. There's plenty of tutorial videos online of how to do them. I'm not too sure how many there are of the Aztec. There's certainly a lot with the either wide slide or the tenon slide on there, but it's certainly, as I say, one of my favourites. So with regards to props, still working on some at the minute. I've just finished my Newt Scamander costume, which for those of you who are on Instagram and have been following me, you will have seen the pictures of most of those. So I've made a picket, I've done the journal, I made a waistcoat, and so that's all sort of turned up and I've been made, and so I'm rather happy with how that's going to how that looks, and that's going to be worn at London Film Comic Con, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And I've still got other props I'm planning on making. Still got a list that I've going through and trying to get bits for. I've also recently made an Iron Man arc reactor, and I'll do a prop tutorial video on that as well. So yeah, it's still continuing, still doing new things. If there's anything you'd like to see, then obviously leave them in the comments below. But if you haven't already, have a look on my Instagram. It's the same username. You're more than welcome to follow me on there. Same with my Facebook page. I'm not too active on there, although I do post the links to the new videos that I upload here. If you haven't already and you're a returning subscriber, hit that bell button so that make sure that you get the uploaded videos that come up next. So yeah, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, leave them down below, and see you in the next one, guys.